Hey, Scarefest fans, it's Joe Lewis, Bonehead Weekly, here with this week's review that is on, I think, Peacock. I've already forgot. A friend of the show and recommended this movie. It's not quite a horror film, it's more of a thriller, but it's close enough. And the movie we want to talk about is now Drop is brought to you by Christopher Landon. And I don't expect you to exactly know who that is, but Christopher Landon is the guy that gave you Happy Death Day to You. These are two movies I really like. Freaky. He wrote a bunch of the paranormal ones, the activity ones. He's a really talented dude. I actually kind of like this movie. A little bit, a little bit kind of like a TV movie. Basically, it's about this lady played by Megan Faye, named Violet, who was in this relationship that didn't go well. She's a widowed mom. And she goes out on her kind of like this is the first date. She's been chatting this guy up, right? And they go to this really fancy dinner bar place on top of this building. Her son's at home with her sister, and we get to figure out that the things that happened with her late husband are kind of rough, and she's helping people get through some stuff. And she gets a phone message that says that she has to start doing things. What she has to do is murder her date, basically. And if she doesn't murder her date, there's a masked guy back home, and she can see on the cameras in her house who will murder her sister and her son. And we spend the next 90 minutes trying to figure out who is doing these drops because they have to be in so many feet and who is messaging her. There's a ton of red herrings. You'll totally figure out who the person is. It's not that hard. It actually doesn't make the movie any less enjoyable. It is an hour and 30 minutes, so at least it's not too long. You kind of feel a little bit. She is kind of a three-dimensional character. The villain turns out to be someone who is a little bit of fun. The boyfriend that she's come to see, not the most interesting, but then again, I'm not really looking for a boyfriend, so maybe I'm just missing something. My only complaint for the movie is it's a little, it's a lower budget, one setting kind of film. I get why they make them. These are Blumhouse films. I understand. But it kind of comes off slightly better than a Lifetime or movie of the week, right? You have a certain expectations. That's what genre is, or what's going to happen, and where's it going to go. And this gives you, it hits all those little dots and points and crosses all the T's and dots all the I's, and it gives you pretty much everything that you want. And like I said, it's actually a pretty good movie. I enjoy it. I really did. Trapped is pretty well made. It's just nothing new. Don't go into this thinking, oh my gosh, what a novel idea. Well, the novel idea is this, how far, where we at, where we're looking at, that's the only novel idea. Everything else could be the same thing. There's a babysitter killer in the house, whatever it is. We've seen this story tons of times. Someone has some leverage over you and they're making you do these heinous things that you don't want to do to be proven guilty. Is it not quite a horror film? Probably more of a thriller, but should you check out Drop? Yes, if you have Peacock, totally check it out. Seriously, this is a really well made movie. The only is a little TV movie of the week, but that's not a bad thing. There's been some great TV movies of the week. I really enjoyed this. So if you like Happy Death Day to You, the guy that gave you those movies gives you another one. This one isn't funny, but it's a lot of fun. So check out Drop. I keep wanting to call it Trap, but it's not. It's Drop. Check out Drop on Peacock. This has been Joe Lewis of Bonehead Weekly.